Hi guys, girls and tea lady Nick. I'm Moody Moods and I promised to make this video for the recap for the last war if we 3-starred every base, which happened. So one thing I'm just going to quickly show you before we go on to that. As you can see, got a gem box there. I'm going to get it removed. I've had it there for over a day now. Now the way gem boxes work are they spawn between 7 and 14 days if you remove them within as soon as you see them. If you actually leave them for a whole day, then they will spawn somewhere between 1 and 7 days, so they spawn twice as quick. So well worth leaving for a day and you'll get more gems in the long run. So I'm going to take you to our last war. Max starred every base and it was against Iranian Angels. So I'll have a go through them all, and their number one base was taken by our number one player HD, and he went for the classic bowler attack with 5 healers, and he starts off by using 5 bowlers to the left, 5 bowlers to the right, couple of healers behind and a jump in the middle. So basically he's creating a funnel there. Extremely strong attack, and he'll use a rage early on, and as the bowlers are clumped sort of nearer the beginning, he'll use the Grand Warden's ability. Best place there, get the maximum effect for it. Watch the bowlers just go around, place rage appropriately, place poison down when the clan castle comes out. Now with this type of base there's very little defences in the middle, and the best way about dealing with these is just ignore getting into the middle. Let clear everything around the base, and then your bowlers will work their way into the middle on their own accord once everything else is cleared. I think where most people do fail on these type of bases is trying to get into the middle straight away. So as you can see, massive amount of bowlers left, and they've cleared around the outside, going to make their way to the middle with the heroes, and that's an easy 3 stars. See a lot of bases like this. So next replay, number 2 base, and this was done by Mikey Boy. He's having absolutely great run at the moment. He's 3-starred 5 bases out of the last 6 that he's attacked, and just got 2 stars on 1 attacker out of the 6. So he's going for the same composition of troops with 5 healers, about 28 bowlers. He's actually using 2 jumps here. He needs to do that because the Infernos, the Eagle Tower, are in the middle, and you can't afford to let them rip into your troops while they're going around. So 2 jumps, 3 rage. He's got a haste there, and he'll have a poison for the clan castle. Such a strong troop composition. Myself personally, I've been using 4 healers, and I am going to start using these 5 healers because it does seem to work just that little bit better. So yeah, great attack. Now I believe Mikey Boyle's wife was due the other day. I've not been on, so I've not heard whether he's had the baby, but congratulations if you have, and yeah, looking forward to hearing about her. So well done, Mikey. Yeah, excellent attack there. Really strong type of attack, that is. Now their number 3 base, Town Hall 10, taken by one of our Town Hall 10 players, Roman. He does have max level heroes. He's opted for Queen Walk with Valkyries. So what he's going to do here, he's going to use the Queen to take out a lot of these buildings that are on the outside. But he'll then be able to draw out the clan castle and deal with them with the Queen. He'll probably use a rage on the healers to keep the Queen up. Possibly might use the Queen's ability. And then I imagine he's going to use a few troops to clear out some of the outer buildings to the left or to the right to create that funnel so that the Valkyries can go into the middle, take out the Infernos and the crossbows. He'll use a jump in there. And he's got a freeze, so it looks like with this type of base he can freeze both Infernos at the same time with one freeze. Big mistake for a base to have 2 Infernos so close together. So yeah, as I thought, the Queen's taken out Clan Castle, used their rage, used a few Valkyries to the right, clear those outer buildings so that the Valkyries go into the centre of the building. He's got a jump there with the crossbow that will take him into the Infernos, and there's the freeze, taking out both the Infernos. Bad design on a base, but well done to him for managing to take opportunity of that, and a nice 3 stars. So yeah, plenty of troops left to take out what's left. There's not a lot of defence there. The king still got its ability. He could probably quite easily take out the rest on its own. And now moving on to number 4. This is done by another Town Hall 10 our player called Joe. It's another ring type base. So he's also opting for Queen Walk with Valkyries. A few wizards in there to probably help with the clear up or for the clan castle. So the Queen's walked along to the right, taken out a nice little section there, used the rage to keep up while the clan castle troops came out, and used the wizards and golem to the right to create that funnel, clear out a few troops there, a few wall breakers going down. Now just pause it for a second. I intend to, if I get time, I'll do a video on this sometime, but the use of wall breakers, you see quite a common mistake that a lot of people are making. Now wall breakers will go for the nearest section to them that has a building in it. So as you can see here, he's released the wall breakers down here and they've wandered off and they've started going off to the right, and this is purely because where there was a building in this section here, it's been destroyed. So once it's destroyed, it is not the nearest section for the wall breakers to go to, so they walk on and go round. So So you got to bear in mind when using wall breakers, you want to, on the section that you're going to use them on, you've got to make sure you don't destroy all the buildings there. But excellent attack here. He's created a great funnel. He's used 2 jumps, got into centre. Falx absolutely destroyed it all, and back out the other side, and just demolishing it. So yeah, excellent attack. Just speed up a second. And moving on to number 5 base. This was taken out by HD. Right, so Town Hall 10 got quite low infernos, pretty easy for a Town Hall 11. So he's just walking around with his Queen Walk, and then he's going to bowler it. So he's got 2 jump spells. These will easily get him into the centre. 3 rage, 1 haste, 1 poison. So down goes the rage on top of the healers, which improves their healing, doubles the healing rate on the queen, keeps her up. Queen's clearing a nice little path into the base, and yeah, she's going to carry on working round. He's using a second rage as the crossbows hit him. Right, so he's put down a couple of jumps nice and early. He doesn't have to worry about where the troops are going now. And a few bowlers off to the right there, so he's creating a bit of a funnel. And yeah, as you can see, it's quite obvious which way they're going into the base there. We'll use his Grand Warden's ability quite soon, I imagine. There we go. And in they go. Yeah, nicely done. Very easy for him. And moving on to number 6, taken out by Sweet Cheeks. So Sweet Cheeks is opting for a bit of a queen walk. I imagine he's using a baby dragon to help create a funnel. 2 baby dragons, one either side, and they are good primary for creating the funnel. They can take a lot of hits, and they do a fair amount of damage. So he's dropped some giants down using healers on them, so it's not a queen walk. And bowlers going down behind once the funnel's been created, basically, so they don't wander off to the side. Using a poison on the dragon and loon in the clan castle, a rage goes down, which just propels those bowlers forward, causing havoc everywhere. So straight into the centre, they take out the enemy queen, and it's just a case of using a few loons to clear up a few ground defences. A few hogs, gonna put a few in at a time. As you can see, still quite a lot of troops left. Well and truly game over on this base. And majority of the giants left from the beginning. Half of them probably still left. Right, so on to number 7, taken out by Timo. So, bit of a queen walk. He's got max level heroes for Town Hall 9. Puts the queen down, and she's gonna clear a bit of the base. A wizard goes down to help clear the sides, creating that funnel. Rage goes down just in time on the healers to keep the queen up. And yeah, nice little move there. Sends in a hog to pull the clan castle so that the queen can take them out. Nicely done there. Poison goes down, and another lonesome hog. Yeah, just gone off in the wrong direction to pull clan castle, but he's got most of it, if not all of it. So, and right, so he's got a load of giants going down to the left, which is gonna do the job of one golem basically, but provide more targets, and then obviously using wizards behind to clear out the rest of the funnel. Down go his Valks, which are going to break through those walls quite easily. And use his final rage, so he's got bowlers down as well. Everything's going to fly into the middle, destroy those crossbows really quick. And there goes a heal with a jump spell, so he's basically cleared out half the base already and lost next to no troops. Yeah, really nice attack. Used loads of different types of troops. Probably could have chucked in a hound or something, bit of variety. But no, he's loads and loads of different troops there. You don't often see such a big variety, and excellently done. You can see there's absolutely loads of troops left as well. It's a really nice attack. I think that was probably one of the nicest attacks I've seen this war. Right, on to base 8, and this was done by Chadsky. Now he's got his queens, he's got a few Valks, a load of hogs, wizards, and he's used the earthquake. You don't often see earthquake now. And the right situation, they are good. I wouldn't personally use earthquake as a Town Hall 9, but it's what one jump spell can often do it. But you got to remember, sometimes a jump spell just doesn't quite cover the distance, where an earthquake just covers that little bit wider distance. So it is right in the right situation. So he's used the queen walk. He's managed to pull the clan castle with that. And yeah, well, he's sent in just one hog to take out that archer tower while it was being distracted by the queen. So it's quite a good exchange, one hog for one archer tower. As you can see, that earthquake, it did open a big part of the base. It's 1, 2, 3 sections it's opened up, creating just loads of it's a way of funneling as well. The Falcons they know which way they're going, and he knows roughly where they're going to go after that, and then put a heal down to keep them up. And the queen's still walking around the base, full health, healer's still on her, and yeah, she's probably cleared half the base, third of the base by herself. So yeah, another nice attack. Okay, on to base 9. This is done by Eric, the leader of feederways. So he's used a single hog, managing to pull the clan castle. And he's got a few archers in the corners after he's put the golem down, which attracts the clan castle over to where he wants to take them out. He uses a poison on them. He's creating his funnel with bowlers and the odd wizard. And 5 healers. Yeah, really good actually using 5 healers these days. You know, it really does help. Just slightly better than the 4 healers. It really does seem to work. And once you put a rage down on bowlers, well, they absolutely destroy loads so quickly. But, you know, like he's done here, when you do use the bowlers, you do have to make sure you 100% got that funneling correct so that you get those bowlers into the middle. If they go around the outside, it's quite often a fail then. But yeah, he's done it nicely. He had a certain amount go in. And you know, he's got some going around the outside, but they're the original ones that he put down for the funneling. And you know, they've stayed alive, so yeah, great attack. Right, on to base 10. This was attacked by Harvey. So, yeah, just watching what it was doing. It put a single wizard down that basically taken out 3 of the buildings, and basically he's done that just to ensure that the queen goes off to the left. So he's thought about, you know, he wasn't 100% sure which way the queen would turn. You never do. So by using that wizard at the beginning, he's, you know, funneled the queen nicely. And it is, virtually all the attacks, they are all about funneling. If you get that right, you've got a good chance. If you don't get it right, it's, you know, it's a fail. So he's used a hog there to pull the clan castle. Nicely done. You can take that out, the clan castle with the queen, use a poison down on them, and uses the queen's ability. So down goes the golem, and wall breakers a little bit too soon. Wizards off to the right to create the funnel, and Fouts go down, which losing the wall breakers didn't cause a problem there. He's put a jump down which going to take him into 3 different sections. A rage in the middle for the Fouts. They'll whip through, take the king out, take out the skeleton traps, and take out town hall and all the buildings in the middle. King's rampaging around the outside. Queen's still walking around the other way. Few hogs left to take out. Some of the buildings obviously got caught by a giant bomb there. But yeah, game over. Another nice attack. So moving on to base 11. This was done by our Roman again. So yeah, I'll just speed it up a bit. It's a bit of a walk in the park, this one for him. Queen walk. Going round, takes out their queen. And main bulk of the army is going to be Valkyries. And pulls the clan castle, Lava Hound in there, using a couple of minions down, which is going to help with the clear up. One less target for the hound pups to target the queen with. So the Falcons haven't really gone where he expected. Half of them went round the outside, but well, some of them went through the middle. But when it's a town hall 10 on and town hall 9, easy. Yeah, nicely done. So on to number 12. This is done by Sweet Cheeks, his second attack, and let's see. Yeah, it's going to use a couple of baby dragons to funnel at some stage. Down goes a wizard to clear out a few of the buildings. First baby dragon goes down. And using second baby dragon in similar position, taking out a few more of the outbuildings. So he's got giants going down with healers behind them, and they'll smash their way through those walls. And down go the bowlers. They're not going to go around the outside because he's created that funnel. He'll use a rage. Yep, rage goes down, and they're flying through, jump into the middle. And when you've got this sort of attack, yeah, you can pretty much ignore the Lava Hound. If your queen gets it, it gets it. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't do enough damage to you. So yeah, he's cleared up most of the base. He's still got a load of hogs left, and they'll just help clean up. No defences left. And moving on to base 13. And this base was 3-starred by a ferocious slug. So using a hog to pull the clan castle, always well worth pulling clan castles. Troops, get them out of the way. It can make a big difference in the game. So it's quite nice to actually see a Larvalunian attack on one of these bases. You don't see it often. He'd used an earthquake and a couple of lightning spells to take out one of the air defences. And as a Town Hall 9, if you see any air defence buildings that aren't maxed, then they're always quite easy. They're just not strong enough for against the loons and the hounds. So yeah, nicely done. Just matter of clear up now. So as you can see, he's still got 2 lava hounds that haven't popped, which just goes to show that the air defences, unless they're maxed, they're just not strong enough. Right, number 14, taken out by our very own tea lady. So tea lady Nix opted for giants and healers behind, using wizards to clear a funnel. Down goes some bowlers that are gonna hopefully go straight into the centre, hopefully. And Clan Castle comes out. Poison spell goes down, as well as a jump spell that's gonna take in several segments. Rage put down there. Those troops will fly through. Another jump spell goes down. And he starts to deploy his hogs to take out the troops, buildings around the outside, help with the cleanup. Healers still, they're still keeping the giants up, so yeah, nicely done. Well done, Nick. And base 15, taken out by our very own Grim Reaper. Now, Grim's opting to go for another 2-pronged attack by the looks of the troop composition. He'll go in with there you go, a baby dragon to help with the funneling, and then he'll send in his golem and wizards, golems, one in the clan castle, wizards behind to help create the funnel, and he's got 5 wall breakers down. What he should have done there, I think, in my opinion, is use a rage on those wall breakers, and they'll go through 2 lots of walls, and they're not going to, very unlikely to get destroyed on the way in. But anyway, he's done the job. He's pulled the clan castle, king, queen, wizards going into that funnel that's been created. So he's destroyed their queen, taken out one of the air defences, and yeah, a few skeletons taken out by the queen there. She's going to wander around, and this is where he's going to start his second part of their attack. So yeah, 3 hounds, gonna release them one at a time, just releasing the loons 2 at a time to go in and take out specific buildings. You know, it helps with if there's any balloon defences that are gonna take them out, and they're only gonna take out a few. Another easy attack. Pots have been used as cleanup. Put the last wizard down to help with that, and the loons will go around and clear up the rest. I do like a nice lava loonian attack. It's one of my favourite attacks actually, this, for a Town Hall 9. Very easy to do when the air defences aren't maxed. You really got to make sure you max out those air defences quite soon on a Town Hall 9, in my opinion. So we're on to number 16, and this is going to be taken out by King Doom. Now, King's opting for earthquakes that totally opens up the base. He just needs to create a funnel. He's got 4 archers. Yeah, 4 archers taking out those corner buildings. Golem goes down. Wizards creating that funnel. And Valkyrie's gone down. A little bit too quick on the Valkyries there. Some went off to the right. It just delayed it another 2 seconds. They would probably all gone into the middle. Right, so he's used the rage in the middle. Most of the defensive buildings are targeting those troops in the middle, so he's released the hogs around the outside to take them out. Down goes a heal. Unfortunately, took out a few of his hogs. Most of them missed the double bombs there. Yeah, it's quite lucky there. So last heal goes down, where the hogs are obviously going to attack next. They'll take out that large archer tower, then turn on those defensive skeletons, and game over. You see him decided to chuck down a few wall breakers near the end. So, yeah, nice attack. Loads of troops left. Well done. So, on to number 17. Taken also by King Doom again. And going for the same style attack. Using the archers on those outer buildings to get them cleared. Send in a single golem. Wizards create the funnel. A few wall breakers down. He's gone in direction from where the clan castle is going to get pulled. Uses a poison on them. Wizards clear them quite quickly. The hogs go down quite early this time. Yeah, he's been quite lucky there. He placed a heal spell down where the giant double bombs were. Unfortunately, he only set off one at a time, so the hogs managed to survive there. Yeah, it's something to look at possibly in future, when creating a base, the direction of where you put your double bombs. On this one, it might have been better having them go sideways instead of long ways, so that they both got set off at the same time. So yeah, nice attack, another one. Not that they weren't all nice attacks. So now just 3 more bases to show. Number 18 taken out by Sheffy. Town Hall 8 base. He's a Town Hall 8 himself. So using 4 archers on 3 archers on buildings in the corner. Really hate buildings in the corners. It's if you can pull your clan castle, it's a great place to pull them to out of the way. You're not helping yourself by putting them in the corner. Great for attackers there. Yeah, those Falcons, they really do rip through the base, when they can attack 2 buildings at the same time, it really makes a big difference. That he uses the heals appropriately. He's saved a heal there for the Falcons for when they're going to be stuck on walls. Ideal. And just a matter of clean up. on to base 19. And this was 3-starred by Ron Jr. So he's using one max golem in the clan castle, using some wizards behind it to clear out those outer buildings. A few wall breakers go down. Clan castle gets pulled, going to use a poison on them. King, queen go down. And clan castle destroyed. Falcons go down straight into the base because he's created that funnel. Use a rage there, and they're under rage. Falcons are lethal. And you notice when they leave the rage, they're still enraged for a few seconds, which makes a big difference. And they'd used a heal just after they come out the rage there. And another rage goes down, and they're just wiping through. A few hogs went down near the end to clear out those outer buildings. Yeah, very good attack. Makes it look very easy. Which of course it was for him. And then onto the final number 20 base. And this was taken out by Bossington. So he's just going for a good old simple, nice dragon attack. Uses the king to clear out a couple of those outer buildings. One dragon down. So what he's done, he's used the king one side to create one side of a funnel, dragon down the other side to create another side of the funnel, and he'll take out one of the air defences, probably the furthest one I imagine, with a quake and 2 lightning spells, then spread the dragons across the top, and they're not going to go so much around the outside because he's cleared a few of those buildings. He's got max loons in the clan castle, and they'll just follow the dragons in, take out those air defences and a few other buildings. And there we go, that's the full raid, max starred on every base. Well done everyone in that war. Right, thanks for watching. Bye.